Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. And we stumbled upon a combat between a band of brigands and a trading caravan. And even without that going on, and actually these peasants got involved as well. A lot of them got killed in the fight, unfortunately, because it took me a while to figure out that they were involved. But with that involvement, even without it, I think we would have done quite well, but they've served a good distraction, and my men never even got attacked. So we were able to defeat the much more well-armed men that the brigands are, and as a result, we get some nice equipment. I am going to have to select some of the stuff to get repaired, but we should have a nice couple weapon upgrades here from this, as well as a little bit of gold and food and other things that we got out of the deal that I'm pleased to receive. Speaking of armor, we now have this bit of armor, the rusty coif. I'm not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing that right. That we can wear. And that means that we can upgrade the armor of some of our other men. Figure this is a good guy to upgrade, as he's a level 3. Matter of fact, if we go through here, we do have a level up, but we have a level 2, level 3, level 3, level 3, level 2, level 1. Yeah, so the guys that are higher level, I think, are going to get the priority for equipment. And then the hood here, I think, is a good upgrade. And then we have our back line, so we've got a level 2. A level 1. So this level 2 guy, even though he's a bit of a, you know what, he's kind of an asshole. So we're not going to equip him. Instead, we're going to equip this level 1 guy. All right, so we're getting armored up. We have a new shield, but I don't think we're going to be using it. The spear, I'm guessing, is an upgrade over the spears that we're using, because these are militia spears. They do 25 to 30, whereas this does 30 to 35. Fatigue is slightly higher. I mean, I still like the sword, but I'm starting to think, yeah, we want this guy to continue to use the flail, because the flail has a higher chance to hit head, and then he has the brute, which does more damage to the head. So as a result, we're definitely going to want him to continue with that weapon. But we have another spear here, and I definitely want to upgrade guys if I can. So this guy, I think, is a good candidate for the upgraded spear. And then I guess I'll give the other spear to this guy. So far, spears are kind of the main weapons we use in our front line. We do have a couple special weapons with Gunther, and I like to have a little bit of the shield chop ability, because that really did help in that last fight. But the axes outside of that are pretty useless. And also, this hook blade, I believe, is quite a bit of an upgrade. Trying to see, like, it does, I wonder what special abilities it has. So currently, special abilities are Repel and Impale. So right now, our big guy is Gunner, so should be a damage upgrade. Yeah, 40-70 versus 30-50. Max fatigue is actually less, so this is better in a lot of ways. Damage to armor, 30% of damage ignores armor, 110% effective against armor, as opposed to, oh yeah, this is way more effective. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. And he now has hooks. So this is the one ability that character tried to use, and I wasn't sure what it did. So let's read. Target 2 tiles away is hooked and pulled close if there is space. Target cannot be... So this is the opposite of repel, more or less. Target cannot be pulled up a level of height, but may take damage if it is pulled down several levels. So, you know, yeah, it's exactly the opposite of repel. I don't really know if we're ever going to use this. As a matter of fact, I never really used the repel ability either, but it's there if we want it. Definitely the damage upgrade is what we're looking for. Okay, so we've kind of cleaned... Oh, no, I was about to say we've kind of cleaned things up, but we do have a bit of leveling up to do. So we're going to continue with the archer skill here. And then outside of that, I mean, initiative might be good for this character. Trying to think. I mean, yeah, we'll do a little bit of range defense because, heck, you're involved in range a lot. And resolve, I don't know, is as important for somebody that's in the back line. So maybe initiative is a good thing. Okay, initiative is reduced by current fatigue, as well as any penalty to maximum fatigue. In general, someone in light armor will act before someone in heavy armor, and so on. Speaking of which, this guy probably has better armor than he really needs. So, yeah, okay, I'll go with initiative for now. Yeah, so he has better armor than some of the guys up in the front line probably do. Yeah. Okay, so this guy's level 3, so we've kind of already established that he's a dude that we want to level up here. So let's go ahead and equip him with that, and then you can have maybe this, depending on whether anyone else in the front line needs an upgrade. Yeah, it looks like this guy here needs an upgrade, so we'll switch that over. And then I personally think the guys with the pole arms are going to be more likely to be in combat than an archer. So looks like you're going to get a linen tunic in the end. Okay, so we have a little bit of upgrade of defense. That's probably something I should have done a while ago. But at the baseline, we have a minimum of 30 armor in the body and 30 in the head, which is not bad. Obviously, as we improve that, the better off we'll be, in my opinion. Okay. So now we're ready to go. So let's get going. And we're going to go to this town. And hopefully we don't encounter any more brigands. I'd prefer not to deal with them. Moving along with another caravan. Another caravan. So I think the closer we get to towns, I think the less likely we're going to encounter anything dangerous. Okay. We still can't get this contract. So apparently we still need to up our renown for a big town like this. I don't know if there's any trading I want to do. Let's take a look. Not that I can see. Food situation, we might need a little bit of food, but everything's being upsold pretty heavily here, so I think we just move on. We just don't have a good relationship with these guys yet. I don't know if we've ever visited this town, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I mean, I can always check the faction bar to see if we've been to a town. It doesn't look like we have, so stopping there is probably actually not advisable just because I don't know if there's a point to. I think instead we go to our objective town and just get the mission over with. I don't know if the shortcut over the mountains is a good call or not. I guess I'll just let the auto path do whatever it's going to do. Okay, peasants. Second there, I was getting ready to evaluate whether or not we needed to run away. Alright, during camp, a fresh cool breeze is blowing today, and you feel like it's a good time for the Mouse's cadets to start something new. You call the men together around. What do you tell them? Alright, yeah, let us pay a visit to every settlement far and wide. I think this is our objective. 2,000 crowns is going to take me a long time to do, so I think we do this. So visit every town and fortification in the world. We're already trying to do that, so I don't think that's necessarily a bad mission. And while we're at it, I'll go ahead and stop in this town just to be sure, because I don't think we ever did stop here. And if we did, we did, and you know, that's fine. Some settlements we still have left to visit. At least it tells me which we haven't been to. So I'm fairly certain I have been here because I remember that this had contracts locked. Still locked, so even a smaller town like this, unfortunately, nothing to trade here. But I might as well take a look at goods. Fortunately, we just paid the men, so we don't have that much money to use. So I think we just go to our town and get our payday here. And we really, in my opinion, we're at a state where we need to continue to take contracts to pay our men. Now, there's a lot of the world we have not yet been to. We haven't been to anywhere over here. Granted, I don't know if there's any towns over here because there are no roads. There could be. I'm trying to see what's on this list. So, is any of this stuff that we've seen? Okay, well, I know that all right, so there are definitely a bunch of towns on here that we have not been to. I don't think we've been to Luton Dock. Have we been to Luton Dock? No, so we will want to go there. If at all possible. Okay, at Schweikhof. Finally, you've made it. Gisbert the Younger is standing there in the middle of the road, his hands clasped over his stomach, a slick grin on his cheeky face. Oh, okay, so this is a similar message to what we had before. So, similar job, just we're getting paid a lot more because it's a longer journey. Alright, we do have a contract available here. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it or not yet. Because it might divert me somewhere I don't want to go. But at the same time, my relationship here is probably not bad. Oh, I forgot to take a perk. I always forget to do that. Alright, so bullseye, nailed it. The penalty when shooting at a target, we have no clear line of sight is 50%. Okay, so I mean, that might be good for that character. The other one I would think about is dodge. Gain 15% of the character's current initiative as a bonus of, for defense. That seemed pretty good for a target that is probably never, or a character that's never going to have anything that reduces their fatigue by a lot. Mostly it's just the crossbow that's going to do that. So I would say either dodge or bullseye, and bullseye doesn't seem like it's that strong to me. And I'm always somebody that tends to favor defense. So this will affect if we're getting shot at, too, not just close combat. So that's why I think it's a good call. And that gives us a reason to keep boosting this guy's initiative, too. So I think we take this. Okay. So contracts, we'll see what it is. Okay, Falk the Trade Master's reading one of many scrolls. He angrily tosses it onto a pile of others. The people of Schweikhof are rightfully furious. Do you know a brigand, possibly in league with other vagabonds, managed to steal my rare coin collection from us? The artifact is of immeasurable value to me and to the people, of course. You shrug. And you want me to get it back for you. The man points a finger. Precisely, smart sellsword. This is exactly what I want you to do. Follow the footprints of the thievery and return to me the item which I, the town, rightfully owns. Alright, let's talk pay. I actually do want to fight here, but these are brigands, and brigands are tough. And that's why it's 2 skulls. Well, we'll talk pay. Okay, you are to receive 100 crowns in advance, and 400 when we get the job done. I am tempted to take it, but I am actually going to ask for more money, because I actually need it. We need to be paid more for this. We're all friends here, aren't we? Let's see. You'll get 110 crowns in advance and more, and another 430 when the job is done. Alright, that's a little bit of a pay advance. Alright, I accept it. Okay, follow the tracks. I accept this contract. Okay, let's leave. It's going to be hard to do this because it's almost nighttime. And while we're here, I am going to buy a little bit of food. This town should like me, so things shouldn't be that expensive. Looks like goat's cheese is being sold or undersold, so might buy one of those. And I'm still not getting good prices for the sackcloth. I might end up selling that. I mean, because it's useless to me. Unless somebody ends up being naked. But if somebody ends up being naked, I think I have other problems going on. Alright, we'll sell it, even though it's not a great price. Other weapons I'll keep around for now. Because you never know what kind of weaponry you might need. Okay, a beggar. And living on the streets. Okay, yeah, so probably not going to be that great of a soldier. A grave robber, okay. No thank you. Okay. Cracks. These big ones, huh? And they go straight into the woods at the night. That sounds like a great plan. Now we're gonna follow them. Okay, they got out of the woods. That's good. Although, we're in a very heavily wooded area, so who knows? Where they'll end up. Okay. Kind of skirting the woods. Okay, thieves. Let's get them. Gonna probably be out in the open here. Okay, brigands, just as your employer had thought. They look scared, presumably understanding that Falk the Trademaster's well-paid wrath is about to descend upon them. Alright, well, let's go for it. To arms. A few brigand thugs and some brigand raiders. So, I think the thugs are probably not as tough. Now, there are 7 men, so this is a little bit more than we're used to fighting. But I think the thugs are going to be not as scary. So we got some high ground to take advantage of, which I will want to take advantage of. For now, I think we wait for our back line and for them to move. Okay. Back line, I'm still going to wait on. Okay, front line. I think we move up and we make our line here. So, more or less, we just keep the line right as it is, just move up a little bit. They might be able to engage me this turn, but if they engage me this turn, they won't be able to do anything else. And I will wait just in case. Like, this guy won't be able to engage me, but technically this guy will. I could put a repel up, just to be sure. If these guys try and engage me, that we got the repel spear wall up. But for now, I'm just gonna be patient. Now, this guy can poke me next turn, which might not be good, but I'm just gonna wait for now. And wait on the back line. So, we know we're gonna be moving this guy up onto the hill. And again, I could do the spear wall here, but I think for now, I'm just gonna wait. Okay. And we'll wait. I think the spear wall is going to do us good work next turn. Because I imagine they're going to engage me. Okay. Again, I'm just going to wait, though. See if they make an unwise move. Okay, so the spear wall would have paid off, I think, this turn. Okay. So, we're just going to be patient for now. Wind up here. And now this we can... Interesting. I thought we had that one ability that reduced the terrain cost, because we should have gotten here and been able to attack, but I guess not. So, we're going to end turn, because I can't do anything else. Alright. So we're just going to follow the line. And we'll shoot whoever we've got a good chance to hit here. This guy's probably going to be our best chance. We can shoot this guy, though. 68% is not bad. But I think we go... I mean, it's really tempting to shoot this guy because he can be really dangerous to us. Because of that longer range. And what are your weapons? He might have throwing axes. I'm not sure if I can really tell at this point. I'm so tempted to shoot this guy, though, because we have a clear line of shot at him, which normally I don't think we would have. Yeah, let's go for it. Ah, miss. All right, well, that happens. Okay, so it looks like most of the action is going to happen down below, so I'm actually tempted to move down that way instead. I'm not going to get attacked this turn regardless of where I move. Although I might get one off with the archer. We're definitely going to move this guy up on the hill, though, I think. So it's dangerous to move here, though, because this guy might come around and try and flank. Although I don't know if he's going to have enough movement points to do that this turn. And we're just shy of being able to do anything. Alright, you're going to move here, and you will be able to do something. Fortunately, you're not a very good shot, so didn't go anywhere, but... Alright, so we could poke this guy, or we could put out a shield wall just to be a little bit more defensive. I think the shield wall is probably a good call, because we know for a fact we're going to get attacked a bunch next turn. But this attack is very tempting. But we don't benefit from the defense unless guys around us also throw it up. So I think we go with the shield wall, even though, as I said, I'm very tempted to attack. Okay, you're going to move... I'm not sure whether to move you here or here. Move you here for now, but see if that's the right call. Alright. Anyone that's not in combat that has a spear, though, I think we put up a spear wall to keep them away. Okay. Same thing here. Spear wall. Spear wall. Here we do shield wall, though, and the reason we do it is to protect this guy. Okay, and I don't think there really is anything to do here. I'll put up a shield wall, though. Okay, so here we go. Reload. Try for another shot on this guy. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now we can start poking. There we go. Good hit. Okay, we should have another hit here. Down he goes. Alright, so far, so good. Alright, well, this is going quite well. Now, out of curiosity, if I go with this shot, is it a better hit chance? Very slightly. I think we go for it. Fortunately, that guy is just not that good of a shot right now. We'll wait. Okay, so let's hit this guy. And then I think we put up our shield wall again. Defense is good. Interesting. So you can put up a shield wall and move. That's a lesson learned. Alright, so we're going to go for a shield split here. And attack this guy's shield. And attack it again. Although, shield wall is probably the wiser move here, actually. To keep my defense up. Okay. Flail. Good hit. I think we follow it with a shield wall, though. Keep our defense up. Alright, this is the only guy we have to attack. Maybe not a good call to attack him, though. Because we have this guy to worry about. So what I'll do is I'll throw up the shield wall, because I'm going to do that anyway. And we'll pass. Okay, so I figure we round the corner here and put some hurt on this guy. We might try, this guy might try and flank me, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. We could wait just to make sure he doesn't do that, but yeah, you know what? It wouldn't hurt. So we'll wait. Be patient. A lot of this game is patience. I don't have anything going on here, but I think we put up a spear wall just to prevent anybody from coming in here. Granted, we actually want them to come in at this point, so we'll just wait. Okay. Again, put up the shield wall, but be patient. Okay. Well, that's not ideal, but let's go for the guy that has no shield, because that's going to be the easier hit. Okay. So now we know where these guys are going to end up. I think we throw our attack down. Okay. Probably should have put the shield wall up before I pass my turn. Now we'll put it up, though. Okay. Now this is where I can come down off of my hill if I want to. Now this might give them the opportunity to get up on the hill themselves. And if I were to turn the corner, who would I want to turn the corner on? We could go after the guy that has the pole arm, which might not be a bad call. Or we could just try and finish guys to try and get their morale down. Yeah, I think we go for it. Because this guy is just going to sit on top of the hill regardless. And this way we get this guy engaged. So 92% chance, that seems pretty good to me. And then we'll end turn. And then here we have only one action. And I think we go after the guy that is easier to hit. And of course miss. Alright. So this guy is in a world. This guy has his shield up. I think we go after the guy that's in a world of hurt. And miss. Wow. 80% chance and you fail. Okay. Reload. And shoot. Well, it's pretty clear we're going to shoot at this time. There we go. Good shot. Alright. In this instance, I think we move. And we go for a hit. I think we go here. There we go. Ooh, hit back. Interesting. Alright, so that's dangerous what just happened there. This guy shouldn't be able to counterattack me here, though. So that's okay. Okay. I want to shoot here often if I can. Oh, wow, good shot. So we'll go for a shot up here. All right. Poke this guy down. Do we shield wall up? I still think it's a good call, so we'll shield wall up. Okay. Poke down time. Okay, we almost have this guy down, so let's just finish him. There we go. Alright, we'll go for a slash attack on this guy. And then shield wall up. Alright, so we know this guy has his defense up. So if we whiff a blow, he'll counterattack immediately. So it is risky doing what I'm about to do. But considering that our chance to hit is probably really high, I think we go for it. And we try and drop him. Now this guy, it's a lot more risky because he already has an injury. Okay, we dropped him. As much as we could follow up and come in here, I think it's better to just do a shield wall and defend this guy because he is already injured. Now it's time to split shield. Okay, we have the shield down. Fortunately, we're now very fatigued, so we're going to have to end our turn. Alright. Let's try and finish this guy. We could go for a lash and try and take his head out, so let's try that. Alright, that failed. Let's do a normal attack now. Down he goes. Let's poke at this guy now that he doesn't have his shield up. Good hit. Okay, we've got a new round here, so we're going to reload. And fire. Good hit. What do you have happen to you? Deep abdominal cut. Okay. Let's hit this guy now. This is the only target we have available. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody to split the shield up there. That's where I kind of miss axes. This guy doesn't have a great chance to hit, but we'll go for it anyway. Okay, so we're gonna unload on this guy. Only 27% chance to hit here. Okay, you know what? I will go for the better chance. Okay, good defense. Alright, pokey time. Now we could poke the crap out of him, but I think defense is good here. We don't want to take this guy lightly. Come in behind him. And poke him. As long as that guy keeps putting shield walls up, we're in a good position, I think. But let's shield wall up ourselves. And then shield wall. Okay, well now it's just time to finish him. Oh, I forgot. We are really low on stamina with this guy, so that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, we are going to want to round the corner here, I think, even though it does endanger our guy. And I think we just throw up a shield wall for now. Our fatigue is pretty high, though. Okay, we're going to step in here, try and finish him. Let's give him a blow to the head, maybe. Unfortunately, we missed. Alright, let's poke him. And miss, unfortunately. Good hit. He's going to be fleeing, so now we should just wail on him. If we have the fatigue to dump it. Reload. And fire. And we'll do more accurate shot. Okay. This guy is still kicking, though, so now he's fleeing, so it's time to just finish these guys. And just go swing for the fences, more or less. And the more guys we get on this guy, the more attack of opportunities we're going to get. So let's go for it. And again, he's fleeing, so just keep attacking. There's no reason to lay off. Down he goes. Alright, so I don't think this is a permanent injury. And then we also have a pierced cheek, which is, again, not a permanent injury. At least as far as I see. Picked up a couple light injuries across the board. But unfortunately, these guys didn't have any coin on them, but they do have good armor for us. And overall equipment. So, can't be too upset. Especially as we get another hooked blade. That seems a very powerful weapon. Alright, let's leave. After the battle, a man emerges from a tree line, clapping his hands together. I paid those men a great deal of crowns, but it appears I should have paid you, and now that all these skeevy brigands are dead, I can. You tell the man to get to the point before you run him through with a sword. He gestures toward the artifact. I'll pay you 10 crowns for the item. It was what was originally owed to these thieves, plus a little more. What do you say? Volk, the trademaster, won't take kindly to your betrayal, but that is a good bit of money. We're paid to return it, and that's what we'll do. Again, I'm playing the honorable route here. So that is indeed what we're going to do. So we have to come back to the town, and then we'll get our money. That guy was offering me, you know, quite a bit of money there, and we did get 110 crowns up front, so it's not like we're going to lose that money, but 610 would be 180 more than we were going to make, but I don't think that's worth making the town unhappy with me. And also, that guy seems pretty shady, so I don't know if I want to deal with him. Who knows? Maybe this artifact is some magical importance, and that guy is, you know, somebody evil that's going to use it against us. So I think, you know, maybe I'm looking too deeply into it, but I think we're just going to go forward with the plan and get the money that we were agreed to be paid. In any case, I think this is a good point to go ahead and wrap things up. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.